American football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bills and the Chiefs, all that and more, coming up next.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw.
The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
Cooper going in motion. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen facing third and long. A throw on the move is caught.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
They'll work now on second and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get this to about midfield. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line now. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Gray is the motion man here. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on
Delay
3rd and short.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bills offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
A run. It's Pacheco. And some good blocking. Springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Here's Matt Araiza now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bills' offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. In motion, Shakir. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. A design run here for Allen. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw. And he's in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Throwing now, Allen here on. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes. That one taken in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll work forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. 2nd down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Travis Kelsey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, Mahomes. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 32-yard line.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. On the ground, here's Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
At the Bills' 2-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. George Karlaftis there to make the play. 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've opened up a big lead already. Try to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Nice job there by Kelce moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air from Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They put Kelsey in motion. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
Pass interference.
Looked like he might have gotten there early. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Patrick to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes back. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Pass's kick is good, and the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals squaring off against the Houston Texans. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He put together the kind of half you dream about. 5 touchdown passes, as his guys are well in control of this ball game. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up
Championship game next
significantly.
Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down.
Now Mahomes. And he's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy Touchdown, KC. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, Allen. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense. Still 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now Allen on first down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bills.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. To throw is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
2nd and 7. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Samuel has it working the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks
Delay
at the clock.
game.
Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Allen to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Cooper going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score, Chiefs 42, Bills 21.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A give here to Pacheco. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
31. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. A handoff to Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'd missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Chiefs offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. They put the tight end Brown in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this has been a game to forget so far. You start to wonder, how long do you stay with a guy when he's thrown pick after pick after pick? It has been a long game at the quarterback position. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Allen.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.